ACAMF2021 Why should I make a double rant on GalaxyMichael and Steve A? Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 back on last year. I should ranting on GalaxyMichael alone and not Steve A. Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 on last year. I guess I will apologize to him for making my double rant on him along with GalaxyMichael 0916. I should be ranting on GalaxyMichael 0916 alone and not Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 on last year. I will write. I'm sorry for ranting on you along with GalaxyMichael 0916 to Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 on my mail. And wish Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 a happy birthday on my mail. There you go. I've written the apology message to Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 for ranting on him on his birthday along with GalaxyMichael 0916 on last year. I will send this apology message mail to Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 by sending to my mailbox. There you go. My apology and a birthday message letter mail to Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 has sended. Now let's see the reaction of he's going to be happy for that when I wished him a happy birthday on my mailbox. And he will accept my apology for ranting on him along with GalaxyMichael 0916 on last year on my double rant videos.
Well, today is my birthday. I can't wait for my troll feeding friends come over here towards my house to celebrate my birthday. Oh, here goes nothing. My mailbox has arrived.
Hello there. It seems like someone's sending you a mail messages. Here's the mail for you. Here's a mail message for you. Enjoy the readings of this mail message to you.
Well, thanks for the mail message. See you later soon. Alright. Let's read what this mail message saying to me.
Steve, I'm so sorry for ranting on you on your birthday along with GalaxyMichael 0916 on last year. Although GalaxyMichael sucks so hard. I'm very sorry for ranting on you. I should ranting on GalaxyMichael alone and not a double rant, you and GalaxyMichael 0916 to begin with from last year. I thought you also sucks along with Michael, but in reality, you are way better than GalaxyMichael 0916. Can you please accept my apology? Also, happy birthday to you, Steve. From Althea Andrea.
Well, Althea, thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday by sending this message to me. And also, your apology is accepted. You're the best person I've ever seen. But don't do a double rant on random users, including me, ever again. Okay, Althea? Anyways, I will put this mail message that Althea Andrea sended it to me on my mailbox. I'm so proud that Althea apologized to me for ranting on me on my birthday along with GalaxyMichael 0916 and wished me a happy birthday by this mail message. Although many people don't care for me nowadays. Now I have to make a preparations for the birthday cake for me.
Althea, did you just wish Animal Crossing and Mario Fan2021 a happy birthday and apologize to him for ranting on him on his birthday along with GalaxyMichael 0916 on last year by sending your mail to him? Even though people don't care about Steve and his birthday nowadays. Is this true?
To be honest, yes. The reason why I apologize to Animal Crossing and MarioFan2021 and wish him a happy birthday for this year is because I regret making a double rant on him on his birthday and GalaxyMichael 0916 back on last year. I'm so sorry, Mom and Dad.
Wow. Seriously, Althea? Just because I KHWAN hating on Animal Crossing and Mario Fan 2021 since Mike Aminet made a truth videos out of Steve on December last year due to he is a troll creator. Even though I KHWAN and some people don't care for Animal Crossing and Mario Fan 2021, and you regret ranting on him along with GalaxyMichael or 916 on last year. Even though you still hate GalaxyMichael, it doesn't even mean you have to wish Animal Crossing and Mario Fan 2021 a happy birthday and apologize to him by sending a mail to him due to his atrocious behavior since last year.
And for this, you were grounded until Jesus the DVD Collector 2005 and lovely Agnes' birthday, which is coming on October 20th. Go upstairs to your room right now and think about what you've done for today.
Fine then, Mom and Dad. I'm going to my room for what have I done for today.
Hi minasan, Ikhwan's here once again, and guess what minasan? Yup, that's right. It is now my Althea Andrea Gets Grounded series has reached a year ago. So, happy 1 year anniversary to my Althea Andrea Gets Grounded series! And note, I'm not gonna wish Animal Crossing and Mario Fan 2021 a happy birthday ever again, just like on last year. And I'm not gonna wish Animal Crossing and Mario Fan 2021 unhappy birthday either, because I don't care about Steve aka Animal Crossing and Mario Fan 2021 nowadays. Anyways, that's all I have to say on these videos, folks. This is me, Ikhwan the Gaming Texting Story and Transcriptor Man, over and out. Peace to you all.